What is going on, guys? So today I want to talk to you about something a little bit outside my wheelhouse here, although I think it's kind of an interesting topic, and it's around tokenization, or essentially Bitcoin and crypto. So let me say this first. I am not a crypto guy. I just need to get that out right now. Or at least I'm not a crypto guy yet. And I'm going to be the first to say, just like I was, for example, when people talk about manifestation and like meditation, like I used to be the guy who was like, I don't know about that. Like that's woo woo, isn't it? Like that's, I don't know. And the same thing happened when Bitcoin and crypto came on the scene a few years ago, and people were buying like Dogecoin and like meme coins or whatever. And I had zero belief in it, right? I just looked at it as gambling, and I thought to myself that there's no way that anyone really knows what they're doing with crypto or Bitcoin. Like they're all kind of like gambling and taking a chance, right? So who is there anyone who can really actually teach you how to do it, right? So I might be going through a process that maybe some of you might resonate with. Some of you might already be in crypto and be like, no, I kind of figured it out, or you maybe someone who knows how to do it, right? And that's cool. Like that's where I'm sort of interested in getting to, right? So consider this, right? Like I'm very new to crypto and all this stuff. I haven't really touched it yet. Although I want to make this video as the skeptic, right? Because I think there's a lot of people who are in a similar frame of mind as me, who don't really want to touch it, or they've been unsure about it. And I want to say that I do think there are some valuable concepts behind it that recently might make it a viable form of currency, especially soon in the future, right? So I keep seeing different posts and videos or articles coming out about how the U.S., particularly big companies like BlackRock, are, and if you don't know, BlackRock basically owns like most of the companies in the U.S. So like when you invest in stocks, like a lot of people recommend to invest in like BlackRock and a few others. There's like a few like really big ones that own most of everything. And BlackRock recently started delving into crypto as well. Now, I want to make a distinction here because someone who knows crypto is gonna watch this video and be like, he doesn't get it yet. And you're right, I don't. So this is what I'm learning, sort of. But the reason I think all of this stuff is valuable, because before it was like seemed like gambling, maybe don't touch it. Who can really be an expert in crypto? And now there's some people who seem to be doing like pretty well with it. But also, I think the key important point, like you see like companies in the US like BlackRock and big ones starting to invest into it. I think that's a really big sign. Guys like Robert Kiyosaki saying that crypto is going to be like a really good way to go. And then another key aspect to this is, for example, and I don't know the details behind this, you'll have to look this up on your own, but I've been watching guys, for example, like Luke Belmar, and mostly just him, really. I'm not in the crypto community. And again, like I really still have some skepticism around who's actually good at crypto, or who can, navigate crypto well, at least. Of course, there might be some losses, right? Because it's, you're playing a bit of a game there. But the reason I'm making this video is because I've seen guys like Luke Belmar talk about how, for example, there are groups in the world that want to create centralized currency, right? And so, for example, and I don't really have a full grasp on this, but from my understanding, right, like the US dollar won't be as strong. Maybe everything will be more equal across the world, right? And there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, but I think at the moment there's certain institutions in the world that have more control over your money, and that's those control centralized currency. And there's also decentralized currency amongst tokenization, Bitcoin, crypto, etc. Right? So again, I'm not the expert on this, but as someone who's learning about this now, right? Like I'm a total beginner with this. So take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, but as the skeptic, maybe you're resonating with this too. Like this might be the string that will get you interested in it, at least in the future, maybe not immediately. Me, I'm still watching it as well. But if it's decentralized, right, that means that the institutions or the governments don't have like control over the currency like others do, right? Which is important, right? Because if you have this decentralized currency, you can use it anywhere. You're not going to get like a hold on it from your bank or a hold on it from whatever company, right? So you can just use it. It's yours. And you can also make it work for you in the same way as, like Bitcoin and stocks, right? So you can make it multiply. And you can just send it. Like there's like crypto wallets, right? So you can just like send money to someone there without, again, like another third party being in the way. Like you could just go in between you two. And so I'm saying all this to say that I see big organizations and people like Robert Kiyosaki saying that this is probably going to be a good direction for the future, just to keep an eye out on crypto, right? Like maybe start talking to some more people about it, see if you know anyone who actually has good results with crypto, and just maybe this will be something that will be really helpful for you going forward. I know this is a bit of a different video, and I'm not a crypto guy yet, and I have all the skepticism in the world around it, right? Like because there's a lot of crypto kids, like people talk about like the crypto hit it and quit it guys, like because there's some guys. It's just like the lottery or the jackpot, right? Like there's some guys that hit it big and had no idea how they did it, and I think there's some guys that kind of know how to play the game, right? So just maybe you and I are beginners together, and that's the whole point of this video. Like maybe just start looking into it more, and you and I are on the same page. Like, is it a good route to start looking more into investing more soon or in the future? We'll see. And all I can say is your guess is as good as mine. If you're a beginner too, I'm about as lost with crypto as you are. So this might also be a funny video, right? Because a lot of people don't make videos from like a beginner's perspective. Like they have like a lesson to share with you already. And I've shared a lot of lessons on this channel already, but it's a bit of a different video for me because it's a bit out of my comfort zone, right? Like I'm by no means a crypto person. I don't know what I'm talking about with crypto yet. And we'll just have to see what happens. I hope this opens up some opportunities for you, or opens up at least your ability to, I'm just going to repeat the same thing, be more open about crypto, because it might actually be a good idea in the future. Anyways, man, I'm going to stop rambling, and I hope this helps. You got this.